We're back. I won't talk about Maleficent this episode.
I don't know what else you could say about Maleficent at this point.
I don't know. See, I think it's just that's like the first stupid movie I've watched since I've been watching all of those Your Movie Sucks videos. That just I'm like targeting things
you're
now.
on it now. You're ready.
Well, I watched those and I'm like, I want to be able to do that.
The only thing stopping you is your heart.
I think that typically when I watch movies, I kind of just don't think about a lot of stuff. Unless I'm actually looking for it. Like, a lot of times I can watch a stupid movie and just not think about how stupid it is.
That makes sense.
But I kind of just went into this one thinking, this isn't going to be a great movie, I'm going to find everything that's not great about it.
So it didn't stand a chance, is what you're saying. Like, it was doomed from the beginning.
I think it'd be fun to do one of those videos. But also not fun because I don't like editing that much.
They are kind of editing-centric, unfortunately.
Yes.
Ah, he got me.
I think I have enough ammo, though. Yeah. Oh, about talking about other movies, I watched an interesting video today. About visual comedy. And I thought it was really interesting, and actually kind of pinpointed a problem that I have with comedies that I don't think I knew how to vocalize before.
What was that?
Well, it's just, I guess I hadn't thought about it that much, but it totally makes sense, and it's definitely a problem I have with pretty much every comedy we see lately. How they're not great movies. Like, they don't do anything. They're basically just like recorded improv sessions now. All of the humor is delivered through dialogue exclusively.
That makes sense.
It doesn't use any visual tricks to deliver any punchlines. Or anything. So, the video I watched was specifically using Edgar Wright as a positive example.
Oh, I remember this video. Talking about, like, Shaun of the Dead and stuff versus American films. Well, not specifically those, but...
Yeah, just in general, like, how it takes every opportunity to use visuals to... You know, like, because I think one of the examples was, like, there's a, it's trying to show the character has moved from one location to another. So, in a typical comedy, what you do is you show helicopter shots of the location and play pop music. And that's all that gets the information across and can be not boring. And that's basically it. And then he showed an Edgar Wright scene. I don't remember which movie from it. It was... He's like traveling by a train and he's carrying a potted plant. Sean... What's his name?
Simon Pegg.
Of course it's Simon Pegg, yeah.
Well, it's either Simon Pegg or Nick Frost. Take your pick.
It was Simon Pegg. But yeah, all of this information's being shown visually, and it's funny. Like, because there's a bunch of cuts, and the audio cuts every time, so it's really jarring, and that makes it funny. And but it also gets a ton of information across about what's happening. It just takes an opportunity where you could have done something really lazy and actually does something funny with it. And no one does that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay. Stop being stuck on the table. Oh no, we're dead. We're super dead.
Are you a fan of the Anchorman films?
I haven't seen the second one, actually. I remember laughing at the first one.
I did not.
Did not watch it or did not laugh at it?
I didn't find either of them funny. Again, it's like, not only does it not use anything about movies for humor, like, nothing in those movies is specific to movies. Like, it all could have been done in an improv session.
Right.
And mostly was.
Yeah. I mean...
With the exception of, like, the fight scenes, which are probably the funniest scenes.
I don't know. I mean...
But then, in those one especially, because, again, they are all improv, there's really nothing, like, no running line of humor throughout the movie. It doesn't do anything clever.
Yeah. I mean, I can see from a movie perspective how that's not great. It's the thing is though, I kind of appreciate jokes regardless of context.
I can appreciate it. I just, on like any level, I didn't find those movies very funny. Actually, Anchorman 2 was one of very few movies where I've considered leaving the theater.
Really?
Because, one, it was pay what you want day, so I wasn't really losing much if I left.
Makes sense.
And two, I just wasn't having any fun. Like, it was not funny. I don't know. I guess it's just maybe just not my thing, but the only scene the only time I think I laughed out loud was the fight scene near the end. Because that one actually, like, I don't know what it is. Because most of the humor in that's just trying to be kind of absurdist humor. But what it all boils down to is, haha, he's stupid.
Yeah, well, there's a certain amount of that I don't have a strong tolerance for, and honestly, I don't remember a lot of Anchorman, so I can't say it's not like one of the comedies I really like. It didn't really stand out to me in that sense.
Yeah. Well, especially with Steve Carell's character,
Brick.
His entire character is he's mentally ill.
Yeah, well,
there's nothing else to it. That's it.
I mean, although I'd argue that character almost falls into the category of the lol so random stuff.
Oh, yeah. He has like a love interest in the second one. And those scenes it was just them just saying whatever came to mind.
Yeah.
Back and forth to each other. It was... I like Steve Carell, but that was not...
You know what? You know which movie has Steve Carell in it that I really enjoyed?
Little Miss Sunshine.
That was a good movie, but not what I was thinking of. Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that movie?
I did when I saw it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I just love Jim Carrey, but... Because if you want to talk about physical comedy, he is fucking amazing at physical comedy. Like, Jim Carrey is hilarious.
Yeah. I've never been big on comedies in general. I do like all the Edgar Wright ones, but...
Yeah.
Again, those are interesting movies. Like, he actually put effort into directing them, and it shows.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other thing is, like, obviously we have different tastes because, like, as far as I'm concerned, you could probably show me an hour-long recording of an improv thing, and I'd be fine with it.
Well, I'd probably be fine with that too, but that's just improv. It's not... I don't know.
I like that I can heal in front of these guys, and they're like, whatever. Still asleep. It's all cool. Also, oh hey, Dark Souls 2.
What? Oh yeah, they were playing a game.
You go better this time.
I mean, I like improv.
Yeah.
I don't think Anchorman's especially funny as far as improv goes.
Well, that's the other... I mean, I don't know. And actually, a lot of people... I've seen improv that's like live improv that's really good, but I've also seen some really crap live improv. And then, of course, a lot of people, when they think of improv, they think of, like, Who's Line. But,
yes.
Stupid sword, I blocked my fucking sword. Ah, stop it. No one likes you. The family is dead. I hate you. Ah! Stop it. Oh, you better not ruin this chest for me. Fuck it. I'm going away. Bye. They were dicks anyway.
I'm sorry, Colin.
Are they coming? There they are. None of that, thank you. But,
I don't know. I think if you, like... there's a lot of... Like, I really like Arrested Development's humor. That's incredibly clever.
Yeah.
They have a lot of patience to set up jokes, and I don't think you get that in unscripted things quite as much.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. Well, Community has a lot of jokes that were unscripted, but it has a good blend. Same with Scrubs. Scrubs, too.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good.
But like
good to
they
have a
they
mix.
can also take the time because it's not entirely that they can take the time to set up things that run
Yeah. How did we get down there?
more than within the scene. What?
That didn't work out.
Arrested Development. It's like because you could go back and watch it again and find something new that's hilarious.
Like all the foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's foreshadowing, but it's just funny. Like, it's actually funny when you realize what's happened.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I appreciate.
The new season was a bit weird.
I
but-
appreciate a lot of comedy, and I appreciate a lot of different forms that comedy comes in. So it's sort of I guess I'm pretty easy to please.
I think I just think a lot of the newer stuff comes up as really lazy.
Well, and then also, I've noticed I'm very aware of tropes because I read the shit out of TV tropes, and one of my favorite things to do when I've finished a series is look at TV tropes, because sometimes it gives, like, cool information and stuff or clarifies things. Like, with Berserk, there's some stuff that I didn't quite get it, but then I read the TV tropes and it's like, oh, that makes sense. So there's stuff like that, but then it also is sort of like, I thought I could kill him fast enough.
We'll continue this on the next episode.
Yeah.
Didn't talk that much about Maleficent in this one. Doing a good job.
Except that you brought it up.